You know, there's a real need now during the lockdown period to grow this state of mind. You know, something that I really picked up and learned in the military. My experiences, my small humble experiences in the reserves, including the commando battery plus Royal Marine Reserve. With everything going on at the moment and suicide rates and everything, and I've seen a really good push at the moment for content on LinkedIn and people helping and showing and demonstrating the beautiness of just showing empathy and kindness. I really feel that we can learn so much from the military in terms of the state of mind, because with my research I focused on the progression of learning and performance, and when we are at school and education, what tends to happen is that we get so much strong support in the school environment, but then when we join a company, that kind of falls down a bit, because the L&D department is, as a friend, a really good professional, David James has said from Loop, that L&D are not responsible for the global skills gap. But when I first started to analyse the corporate learning world and L&D, I looked at the Tools Maturity Report. If you go online, you can find it, plus the skills gap. And what I found was that it was both sides. It was both the business side of people training people and universities and colleges trying to prepare people. And the thing is that as a teacher, former teacher, I can't give you all the skills you need at university or college. Yeah, you've got to become that self-directed learner. So in that context, and to push it further, what we need to do now to improve people's state of mind in terms of pushing forward, learning, progressing and punching up, and kind of just going through the barriers of loneliness and depression, is that we've all got to share good practice. And it's something that we do as teaching professionals. We push forward, we share good practice in the classroom, we share our resources, and it's quite extraordinary that I feel that it's the year 2021 and still we haven't learned the art of really working together. And I think hopefully during this global pandemic, and sadly where so many lives have been lost, we have this opportunity to work together properly, to open up doors, to not to just be selfish and just want to make money. There's too much greed in this world. I really feel now that we have got an opportunity to really work together. Sorry to interrupt everybody. I just want to let everybody know after that fall, I'm okay. Little scratch here, but I'm all right. I just want to give you a quick lesson on that. It's important in life that we learn to not take ourselves seriously, and we need humour more now than ever. So if you feel lonely, down, depressed, you need to learn to laugh at yourself, not other people. You need to help other people. But just a quick lesson on that. And let's get back to the show. Thank you so much. So, sorry guys, I actually did fall over then. But yeah, got to give you some humour. We need humour, and that's the important thing. We need humour now more than ever. And hopefully I don't fall over again. But I'm just saying, state of mind, progression. I'm very, very fortunate to have done military service, qualified personal trainer, former teacher, and I've used all of that in my research in terms of how do we progress in life with all the mental strain of life itself, and coronavirus and everything we've got going on in our lives at the moment. We have to realise that we can't take on too much. I think that's a really good advice that I've learned over time in my research, we can increase performance everywhere if we slow things down, put things into perspective, take our time with all our learning and development. That just doesn't mean in a company, in college. It means throughout our social lives. And now, I'm here on this beautiful lake, hopefully not going to fall over again. So kind of understand how we, progress in life and how we feel about our thoughts and feelings. We have to, a good practice getting things written down, and that's why I've been championing the last 2 years for companies to actually start learning development diaries, which is the same as, if you go to cancer, they'll tell you the same thing. It's really good to write down your thoughts on a daily basis. If we're going to Facebook, for example, and we're on Facebook all day, it doesn't do our mental health that much good. The more harmful content, or more, I won't say harmful content, but stuff that's not good for our minds, and sometimes we don't actually know what's good for this. I think if we watch, like for example, when I want to perk myself up, I watch a bit of Only Fools and Horses, which really works for me. But we need to increase humour for us to be happy. We need that endorphin fix, and I think that where lives have been lost, coronavirus has really impacted the world. We've got to concentrate deeply and form out a really good curriculum for mental health, wellness, or well-being. And this series that I'm doing hopefully is going to open up many doors and work with people, and that's what we need. We need education. You can't rely on technology just to solve mental health. It just doesn't work. I know there's a lot of professors out there that are doing fantastic work, but I would argue that if you rely on technology too much, it won't catch up with the system. Technology doesn't move fast, but our mental health, is, if you look at the planet, for example, we've got 8 billion people that are on this planet, or I think it's 8 billion, and every day we wake up, there's going to be something that's going to be good or bad, or there's going to be moments, there's going to be seconds where we feel happy and sad, and you can't just open up a computer, a world computer, and just monitor it all and just let that fix it. It's how we act in our lives, how we support people, how we kind of grow as a team of people, and that's what we need in this world at the moment. And for the forthcoming years, we need more teamwork and increase that capacity for us to work as a team together, in all our surroundings. Because I think that I'm here on this beautiful lake, and I've got this vision of people working together to increase performance everywhere in mental health and in our social lives and our professional lives. We can't really afford to throw this opportunity down. Now we've pressed the reset button. Lives have been lost, yes, but now is the time for us to move forward, work together, grow our learning development in life, not just in organisations, and really kind of appreciate the resources we've got. I'm a big Tony Robbins fan, and those of you who follow me, I've done a lot of work around Tony. I've done his courses, or one of them at least, and I built up a curriculum using some of Tony's principles, as well as thought leaders like Simon Sinek, Stephen Bartlett, Gary Vaynerchuk. I know quite a bit. So I'm bringing all those principles and shaping that, and using my bad experiences in my mental health walk, which is, as you know, it's sexual abuse, violent abuse, and in my seizure closely related to PTSD. So I'm blending all of that and producing, I hope, maybe I'm being too big in the head, I don't know, world-class learning resources, or this series at least opens up the door for more learning resources to be branched off of that, which will be videos, which I've really championed about. We learn more on video learning than anything else in this world, apart from virtual reality, which goes deeper in the brain. So I really feel now we've got that opportunity to press the reset button, Sadly, we've lost lives, we're going to lose more lives, and that's life, whether the coronavirus is here or not. You've still got climate change. We can't just press a button and everything's going to go away. You can't press a button and say that racism is going to end tomorrow. We can work together and we can tackle it, and we can try and be more humanic and well-being, and just have that sense of belonging in this world. But our problems will always exist. But I think it's got to the stage now where coronavirus has taught us, look, we've got one planet, climate change, coronavirus, let's work together, let's build a better planet, let's have kindness, humanity, servant leadership, all the good things in life to help everybody, regardless of who you are, whether that's, what faith you're from. I'm a Christian, everyone knows that. And I respect all faiths. It's really important, because all I'm trying to do in this series and my work and everything is take the classroom principles that I have, and which is, being a teacher, we respect quality, we respect everybody in that classroom, everybody's welcome, and taking that and using those principles for the world, and using LinkedIn as my world classroom, and I've been able to do that successfully so far. And now I want to increase that to reach more people and grow my thought leadership and grow a brand that will help and stand for all people in this world. So that's it really. I think I don't really know what else to add on this day, because I know my mind just feels really good today, and I just really hope that you all are well at home, you're safe. If you've lost someone, I'll pray for you. Life's not going to be, the coronavirus is the coronavirus, but you have a life to live. If you're thinking about suicide, I want to say to you, look, I'm here for you. The world is as well. I'll turn the camera and just, this is one little vision for you. That's one little lake that's quite beautiful. And you have to remember that we don't all need money in our lives to kind of, have a sense of, I've got loads of money in the bank, I can do so much. When you start to think about life is about money, you're going to fall down. And if you want to start a business, or if you're doing a business and your main goal is to get a client, like my content, you're never going to win, because, you're just going to impose something on somebody that doesn't want that. But if you truly stand for something, like I stand for equality and love and happiness, and I'm not saying I'm the world's peacefulest person, but I've been through so much in my life, I've taken so many bullets, and I've done some bad stuff. So at least know that, the more good you put out there in the world, whatever that's doing, whether that's raising money for charity, whether that's, going to the shops for somebody, that will come back to you on a positive. And that's really what I think that life is really more about. It's not about kind of seeing what car you can buy. And we all want good things in our life. God, not to be too religious, God wants us to have good things in our life. God wants us to have a Rolex watch if we deserve it. I said to myself, and this might sound a bit, I don't know, I want to help 1,000 people before I buy a really nice watch, and I'm really intending on doing that. That's a little thing for me, and everyone's got their things, and that's fine, but when we get to the stage of greed, and I think this is where coronavirus is teaching us, look, we really got to stop arguing and pushing each other and shouting and screaming and having riots. It's not what God wants for us, or if whatever faith you've got, or if you haven't got faith, we need more peace in this world than ever. And I really do hope that coronavirus is teaching us something. It is really, really sad, and my heart is in pain because of the lives that have been lost. Truly is. But I know that we can all prosper and grow, be happy at least, and push forward. And I keep saying, keep moving forward. And it doesn't mean that we forget about people. It doesn't mean that we leave people behind. We pick people up, as we do in the military. We don't leave anybody behind. So, I love you, friends, and thank you for watching. This is, can't remember the episode now, but Walking in Hell, Success and Stress. And I hope you enjoyed this episode. It kind of really opened up today a bit more, making it more of a documentary feel. I hope it works for you. Wherever you are in this world and you're watching this, and if you're a company, the bottom line is, if you treat all people with respect, whatever learning design you're doing, it will work. It will truly work. And I thank you so much for watching. Keep watching as I learn in life and I share with you. Thank you so much. Take care, everybody.
Why do you leave me lonely when you know I'm bad at being alone? I'm stuck in the past, you told me. All I ever wanted was a home. So why do you leave? Where do you go? Won't you just stay if I came home? We could go for a drive, figure it out, calm your fears and drown your doubt. But I gotta know, where do you go? Why do you leave me lonely, even when I'm staring you right in the eye? You are my one and only, and I mean it for the rest of my life.